Hello everyone on this really nice day. Today we will see the validation chest boots versus the turtle walker. On the side on validation chest boots we see Scalar and my Santalot is representing the turtle walkers. I'm Nervendolch and today I'm joined by Darok as tracker. And we've got leaks swordless, that means we do not see any sword, and our hammer is our logical master sword. Plus, there's only one bow in the whole seat, and it's silvers as well. So let's see if we get a really nice race today. Oh, and flippers at the beginning. Really convenient. We got our first map check, and it was 3 blue twisters, if I see correct. So our first 3 pull just rupees, not interesting at all. And bushcrab just 5 arrows. So Skele is showing us if we get an Egger seed, and it's just a Plume. So probably not. Marzandra is saying no for 20 rupees, it's okay. And he might go to the south way to Kakariko and got his Moon Pearl. Hello Raiders or Vortex of Doom. How was your stream? Welcome to this early beginning match. Skele versus Mike Santalos and League Spotlet. We got a really early Moon Pearl and first check Flippers as well. And we're just at the beginning. So Mike Santalos saying thank you for 2 bombs, and it's enough for him. Race game just a vanilla piece of art. Skele really unlucky with 2 50-50 bomb spots and still not a single one. Oh, here it is. One more to go for the bare minimum. And here it is. So our chicken house, just 10 arrows. And Mark Santos remembering that he can get bombs just in this barn. So he will farm just some and... Oh, nice prize pool. On the reds. So with 4 bombs he can do anything here. And he shows us this snap check, and yep, 3 blood crystals. In our well are more bombs. Some more arrows. Money, a piece of heart, and more money. And Skile wants to farm up his bombs. Luckily for him, he will get his 10 bombs anyway. And Marcellus getting new bombs, so farming was not that much required. And that's all in the front of Blind Hut. And in the back, just a piece of heart. So the bottleman is our last check right now in Kakariko, and you give him your money and it's gone. Yeah, everyone who's skipping Kakariko normally would have done the best he could do. Nothing important. Just a lot of checks done. Almost everyone would do. And our uncle gives us just his last money in his pocket. And there's a blue rupee as well. Oh, our first divergence. While Maxatola is going to the castle, Skele will show us the South Shore. Or at least the dam, and then maybe to go to Agina instead of South Shore. But probably more likely to South Shore right now. And he got our first SWAT position with his green 20 rupee. And on our dam, just nothing. Yeah, the game at the moment is really empty. So we got our map in front of escape. Really kind mini Moldoms and Skele side. And here's our lamp for back of escape access. And a glove for back of escape. Really convenient, plus bombers. So the best medallion on all 3 right now. At least you can use it in ice pillars as well, and not just on the entrances. And that is just the rupees. Oh, powder and ice hot cave. And Mark Santolos deciding to try to avoid water checks and might want to combine it with South Shore, so he's going to a SAR. And maybe Eastern Dip, but probably not. And he got our first bottle, Ether, and more bombs. Oh, Back of Escape has our silver. Black Hyde Island, just 50 rupee. Masato was deciding to get new bombs, so he can do South Shore. And with silver in his hands, Gelo just rushing to Eastern Palace. And Greenpin is Skull Woods. Hobo is not any answer right now. So let's hope that my Sandalot is going to South Shore right now. So he's getting his bow really quick. As well as the first fire source and the first glove. So while Skele is just looking for something important in Eastern, my Sandalot is doing South Shore and Skele already did. And even if Eastern has nothing, at least it's a crystal. So it's all fine for Skele right now. And the last mini modem just dodging a little bit. But here we go. So with knowing that he already did Front of Escape, my Santalos might say, I will go to Dark Was. There's an item. As we have already seen, there was just the small key in Back of Escape. And here we got our burner. Really convenient, a really good weapon against blind when you can't get any sword in any way. All you just need is maybe a second battle with Gringu if you're unlucky with blind. Right now we're using the SpeedGaming tracker. And it's just for our restream. And Easton has got our mirror. Oh, really interesting. And yeah, Dark Horse is not nothing at all. So my son dollars really has to do Eastern, and it looks like he's doing. My Salados is deciding to do the fast way to Eastern. Which already have been in Sarasat, it's the fastest way. Just to combine. And now we see why Silvers is really good at a really fast game. Amos Knight is down, and we got our first crystal at sub 15. And yeah, really good Kane there. It's the best you can do without a sword. Yeah, Mordor always requires the hammer. If you do not get a sword anyway. But we've got already seen a scene where the hammer was the go mode item.
Yeah.
And the hammer doesn't lock that much if you get anything else to get any other boss. So we just have to be patient where it is. Yeah, mountain climb is in logic. They could save Gary and look at Spectacle Rock, plus do the cave in Spectacle Rock. And with Mirror, there's also a way to dip at least a little bit in Hera. And maybe get an item you need. And right now, both runners do just the thing the other one already did. Yeah, left of Death Mountain is a play. The same would go on water checks, but yeah, Mal is just gambling on item on boss, but nope. He might want to go back, but we know he has to go back, no matter what. A mirror is too strong to be orphan. Oh no, Marcelon is going. Yeah, this is really bad for Marcelon right now. If he's lucky, there's nothing important behind the mirror. Yeah, they've got the water area at least as checked, but both runner might want to try to get 500 rupees before they do the water checks. So they can route it in with Zora. Just to make sure Zora is a really long and likely to be orphan check if you do everything around it. Yeah, the best would be for him if he got nothing on the mountain, got locked out, has to do ticket and go back just for one item. No, normally not. SpeedGaming is using the only tracker, and right now Daruk is on it and clicking when Wanna is getting an item. And the mirror was in Eastern on the vanilla big key chest. And yeah, here we go, our bugnet. So we know we just need a cape, and Aga 1 would be in logic. But to be fair, we just need mids or a hammer, and Aga is not required at all. So Skill is showing us his first dark word, and looks like pot and ice are wet crystals. And looks like Maya was a pendant. Secret was just 3 bombs. So the chances are really good for Mike Santos going back. But first we might see water checks. Okay, thank you. Turtlerock, the last pendant. And yeah, both got already their Merle. It was in Link's house. Yeah, with Swarm Crystal, yeah, it's really hard and really important to get the mirror. And here we got our Darkwood axes with mids. So Masatandos really will get this mirror and might feel terrible as he's kinda offensive check. And let's hope for Malsantalos that there's nothing important on Zora, or he's getting his cash before on these 2 chests here. Yeah, no. The seed is normal. There's nothing special on League Swordless. We've already got worse, and we got already more kind. So seed is a little bit between both. And right now, my son-in-law knows he has to go back to Eastern. But first, he wants to see Agina. Yeah, right. Nobody checked it right now. And Scale will show us front of Scavots. Yes, kill, just use your silvers. Kill just Egyptus and they can't bother you. Agina is just one step before Suramani. Oh no. It looks like that my Santa Claus is doing everything for Zora before Eastern. And yeah, Hulahan. Right here in the graveyard. Unfortunate, he has to do Eastern anyway. Even if there's the hammer on Zora. Or anything else. And to be fair, a hammer would be really hard for him. Yeah, Daug is like, he planned to do it, and right now it's the worst to go back. If you skip a check, hold it. And yes, a double dip is always awful. A cape on Zora wouldn't be the most worst that could happen. With the knowledge that Eastern might have something else, and before doing a wrong Aga, maybe. But yeah, boots on Zora would be good for my Santolas right now. Just because he has to get some time back. And it's... oh, it's a safe scum. With just a piece of heart. And in C-shape house is the boot. Really good for Skele. And really bad for my Santolos right now. So he will lose some more time. And right now, Mal Santalos knows that he has to do to Eastern. It's the last check he has. And Skele is rushing right into Seastone. Might want to do blind. He's got a red goo. He has burner if he's good. There's no problem with a full magic bar. And my Santalo is feeling really bad, doing all the way back up to one check. Oh, looks like someone clicked on the restream. Yeah, just telling them, and maybe someone will see it really early and fix it, and it's fine. Yeah, and a little bit was a bit too much zoom to see everything right. So probably we've got a problem, maybe not. And right now, Master Nodus is almost about to get his Darkwood access. And might not feel that well with it. So Skille got his cape. And my son was trying to get something important in Hera as well. Unfortunately, there's nothing on the small check. Oh, it's getting close, but it's fine right now on Skille's side. Here we go. Really good. Only burner blind fight. With just one magic bar, it's always close. But he was fine. And got his second crystal. Right now, Lysander is just stepping everywhere where Skille already was. Let's hope he's stopping it right after Seastown and is finding something Skille might often and it's required, so he's getting some time back. Skille is almost on a point where new arrows are required. And yeah, full 30 streaks, and he's getting his arrows just to fill up. And it looks like we get a smith chain. Or at least doing the smith. But probably taking the purple chest with him. Yeah, this far without a sword it would be buffed, but to be fair, it's a swordless, and no matter what, there's no sword. Yeah, he skipped powder. Might have forgotten that he could have done it with mirror. But on the other hand, the problem is you want to do K45 and Stompy as well. So it's hard to combine all checks, and powder is more likely to be nothing instead of those two. Yeah, it's not surprising. The only other way would be go back, open the portal, get your purple chest back, or do everything else with no hammer and nothing to combine. And purple chest was nothing. Let's hope that my son is getting anything. So he will come back into the game instead of just walking past. And no, just a bottle. And unfortunate for him, boots were in Village of Outcasts, so King's Tomb is a little bit orphaned right now. Yeah, very wet hype cave, I can agree. So it feels like Swamp maybe on the first chest. King's Tomb? Or Ice Palace. Maybe it is Mad Bad, but doing the bad feels really bad with no hammer. Yeah, and pot. Of course. But pot without a hammer feels a little bit odd, but it's okay. But yeah, ice is as well longer check. Yeah, you got a mirror, you could mirror always back to the front, but you hope to get your hammer. Yeah, and right now Scale is really far ahead, yes. He's one crystal ahead. Did not do anything on the wrong place to skip. And my son-in-law was unlucky with one skip he did. And this one skip was the mirror and took a lot of time to get it back. At least the mirror is hard required no matter what. Yeah, about 5 minutes and it's hard to get it back. And looks like Skele wants to hover. Oh no. But it looked good. Come on. Yeah, this looks really well. And good job. And nothing important on the right side. Yeah, it's one of the harder ways to hover right now. Cause you have to do it like this and not easy. Oh, Fireward is in pot. And yes, nobody did, and it looks like my Santa Claus is saying, hopefully something on the bed. Hopefully there is something. Hook shot. Really good. And the hook shot is something my Santa Claus really needs, and for him, hopefully, Skele does not do that early. While Skele is getting some cash. Yeah, and yeah, it's likely that Skele is not doing it that early, with just the bed at this spot right now. And the bed alone is really slow, to be honest. So let's see if Paradox Cave has something. Yeah, oh no, the hammer. The best that could happen right now for my Santa Claus. So if Skele is not doing a fast magic bet, the advantage could just swap back to my Santa Claus. Or at least to a tie on the time level. And yeah, floating island is nothing. My Santa Claus will get his hammer right onto Moldor. And yeah, it's all depending on when Skele is doing it. So at least... Oh, there's Sumaria. So Sumaria on Pyramid is a check one I might want to skip as well. Really interesting to see what... Oh, bad falling down. Yeah, this costs my Santa Claus a little bit of time he does not have. And yeah, Twaldom being a Twal. So Skele, what does our madfish have? Just bombs. Come on, Twaldom. There's one more you can bite. Yeah, Twaldom is already the winner of our hearts right now. And he's got just a small key. So Skele is getting his scam. Yeah, no, both items already out. It just... You know that the small key is not locking itself. So skill is showing us some boot checks right now with Boungworks and probably King's Tomb, while Spiral Cave was just a piece of art. Skele might want to do it, but I don't think that he's doing Skywoods right now. I mean, it's a green pendant at least, but it's a pendant. And he already was there. Oh, and here's our flute in King's Tomb. At least a check my Santalos will likely to do. And my Santalos got his Ice Sword in Super Bunny Cave. Yeah, Skele gets his hammer really free. But first he has to get his hook shot. And this is a questionable part. You can do it no matter what, yes. But it's a check you do not want to do without a hammer. Yeah, he will first do anything else. It's a check, it's slow and not that likely. At least he's got a mirror no matter what and could do it, but... my Santalos, what are you doing? Yeah, this looks like Swamp. It's a red crystal, he has to do it anyway. Yeah, with hookshot on hammerless bad, it's always bad. And it looks like we lost Skele right now. Hopefully he's coming back. So Skeles might just do... Yeah, he's on the way to Lanmola. While Marsandolos is... Might just skip left side Swarm, maybe doing anything. And Kane was on Pyramid. And to be fair, as long as we do not have GG Big Key on the right side, it's unlikely that we need the Cane. Yeah, I mean, it's faster for Ice Palace, but as long as it's not required, it's okay to not have it. Yeah, GT right side is a thing you can imagine being really bad. And Skele got his third crystal. Still looking for hammer and hookshot. And for him, it could be anywhere except on the mountain. Good, but diver down on my Santalos side. And oh, he got his book. It's okay. So he might do Bomber's Tablet into Desert. And yeah, Flute is not required at all. It's a nice convenience item and some mobility, but it's not required at all. So it's not required. My Santalos is right now in a maybe go mode. He might need Somaria, and he might need, at least logically, the Fireball. One is directly on his way, and one is a skippable part. And Skele right now doing Maya, hoping for hammer or hookshot right now, but both not here. And still, it's not decided who's winning. But to be fair, it's hard for Skele to do the magic bet right now. It's one check and it's slow, and normally with a hammer it's really fast. So right now, if the right side of GT is not required, my Sandalos is in go mode. If the right side is required, it depends on where. It's Tyrim, just Sumaria. And if it's the compass room, then it's Fireward as well. Yeah, it's more likely that he's getting his Fireward. And I wouldn't blame him just to try to get everything else in GT and hope that it's not on the right side. At the moment, we have to hope that Skele is going out and go to the magic bed. Yeah. Right now, it's depending on if my Sandal is finding the cane on Pyramid or not. And if he's finding if it's required or not. And it looks like my Sandalos is saying, I'm trying to do it. I feel really bad and I have to hope that the right side is nothing. And yeah, right now my Santolos is catching up even more, while Skele is looking for his hookshot for his hammer. And we know it's on the magic bed he decided not to do instead of Smith Chain, K45, and everything else on the south shore of Dark World, so it's fine. Yeah, it's always risky to do without Kane. But my Santolos is feeling really behind with double dipping Eastern and wants to do everything just to get the time back. And yeah, he will probably find his firewall on his way. But there is a chance that he's finding his big key first and skipping the firewall. So Skele just getting another battle. And my Santolos is on his way to Helmason. And it feels like Skele is getting his hook shot. So we are about to get back to a race. And yeah, my Santolos is getting his firewall. He's not going to go away before. And Skele might feel bad about the hookshot. Yeah, and good real fake powder. It's a real fake powder because Skele got no magic and still do the fake powder stuff with Sumaria. So he can do it even without magic. Yeah, so one item before real go mode. And it's not impossible that my Santolos is skipping doing Pyramid Ledge right now. He knows he can do every dungeon no matter what he has to do. And as long as it's not in GT required, he's fine. And yeah, Skele is getting his hammer. And unlike my Santolos, Skele is 100% in go mode. And my Santolos has to hope that Sumaria is not required. So instead of 22 checks, you have to hope that 5 are not required. Yeah, skill is doing Hera. It's okay to do it right now, and it would have been okay to do it at the last dungeon. It's both okay. Yeah, it's not the fastest way to do it, but it's good for your mind to do a crystal right now. And getting a little time to think about what to do next. And yeah, doing it for magic is really good if you want to do ice as next dungeon. And yes, it's a close one right now. Yeah, but it's the time my Santalos needed to come back. So my Santalos still has to do back of Steve's Town. It's time consuming, and on the other hand, Skele has to do Swamp and the Hammersaw King. Yeah, and it's for sure a really good race right now. And hopefully it's with big key on GT on the left side. So it's all on execution. And my Sandalos is getting half magic, and so Skele will as well. Really convenient item. A Cane of Somaria was on Pyramid Ledge. Yeah, and half magic before ice is really convenient and really nice. And it looks like my Santalos is going for Thieves Town. Getting blind. And with half magic and hammer, there's no way he will lose the fight. While Skele is in ice. And to be fair, as long as Somaria is not required, it's fine for my Santalos. Yeah, and right now it's really close, and Skele is just running for our cold stay fight. And here we can see we do not need a sword. All we need is the little platform where you see our bombers. Yeah, Skele, just use your fireword as long as possible. Nice double hit, and another one. First puff is down. All you have to do is just 1 or 2 hammer hits on both of them. Second puff is gone. And here we go. He's got his 5th crystal. And it was a small key. So logically, Ice Palace is Sumaria locked. Yeah, at least Masandolos will know if he's looking for not in GT. But to be fair, if the GT big key is on the right side, he already knows it's not in GT. And Skills maybe be right back. And here we go. Blind is down. And my Santalos is one crystal to go. With hopefully no Sumaria required. Yeah, sometimes it's really rough. And most runners can't do anything. If ads are coming, you can't do anything. Yeah, and both runners are really wealthy right now. And while my Santalos is going to get his 7th crystal and the last one, Skill is about to go right to our really nice friend Argos. And it's more or less likely that both maybe just open chest right before their head. With a little chance on Blue May and on that he does not know, but he wants to get it maybe Sumaria on my Santalos side. Or no, my Santalos is skipping anything and hope it's paying out right now for him. And welcome Raiders from SpeedGaming 3. We've got a really nice race on A Link to the Past Swordless. On the left side, we've got Scale from the Validation Chest Boots versus on the right side, the Turtle Walkers represented by my Santalos. And at the moment, it all depends on if Sumaria is required. Then Scale is really far ahead with Cane of Sumaria on the Pyramid. And if not required, it's a really close race. With my Santalos still has to do Ice right now, while Scale still has to do Argos and Hammer Socking. So if Sumaria is not required, my Santalos is a little bit ahead. And if Sumaria is required, my Santalos has got really big problems. And yeah, an extra climb just for Sumaria is an out. Yeah, Skele just has to do really fast rush to Hammer Socking right now. So it's still a little bit time, but enough time for my Santalos to be first in GT. Speaking of GT, it's probably my Santalos, but let's see if one of our runners is picking up his last crystal we are playing a little game. It's called the Big Key Guessing Game, where you guess where the GT Big Key is. You can get a number from 1 to 22, and here we start. And we count on the first one. So if you like my Santa Claus, you have to hope it's on the left side, so you have to reduce on to 17 at the maximum. But if you hope that skill is winning, you might want to say 18 or more. Plus, maybe you just guess as always. Like me, I have to say 22, I always say 22. Yeah, it's possible to say you've got a problem, even if you get the big key on the left side and you really on bad luck. Yeah, it could be possible, but mostly not. Yeah, and it's normally not possible. With one door between the left and right side, you normally do not open. It is possible if you like drunken, but if you're not drunk, it's fine. But yeah, normally it's not impossible. It's just not good. And yeah, with tile room, with one more key, it is possible, but then you have to open the center door. It's unlikely, but possible, yes. Nobody opens the middle door until you get drunk. And here we go with Helmer Sword, really nicely done on Scale side. And it's a torch, so it's 3 for the big key. And nobody got it, but Artio and Stock V2 are the closest one. GG's with 2 and 4. So right now my Sandal is really far ahead, with 1 mountain climb and finding the GT big key, even if it's just on the torch. It's really hard for Skilo right now to catch up, unless my Sandalos got a problem. Poshi, we already got this, with both runners standing on the torch, and yeah, where's the boots? I do not think it was in this tournament, but already seen. Yeah, and dead walks being dead walks. Not the worst dead walk I've seen so far, but still someone you do not want to see. And right now, my channel is almost done with the gauntlet. Yeah, and it's really unbelievable that my Sandalos got so far ahead right now, after about 5 minutes being behind. And it's all random being random. So my Sandalos got a little bit trolling Landmola 2. And Skele just getting his torch on check number 1, getting his small Q on the left side and saying I am about to climb. Still a little bit behind with almost the wall climb. A bad Moldom 2 on my Sonderless side and not so well executed Egger 2 might bring Skele back. But it's unlikely. With my Santalos almost at the top of the tower. Yeah, right now it's still a really interesting way. It's still not over. Everything can happen right now. Even if it looks unlikely. And good job on Modern 2. And Skele catching some fairies as really nice safety against Egger 2 and as well on Ganon. So then Molas 2 twirling Skele as well. Really nice bug dash with 2 hits. Oh, 2 more and here we go. Egger 2 is down on my Sandalos side. Good execution. So my Sandalos, if you watch on your right side right now, you can see your Sumaria or just hop in. Yeah, Ganon Hug is almost a death. Both runners just on green main. Skele has some fairies in his pockets and my Sandalos does not. Oh, that hurt. My Sandalos, you have to be really careful. Even if he's dying. Oh. Yeah, at least he's still a little bit ahead. Not much, but he is. And if he's remembering, he could get a fairy. Or just hop in back to Ganon. Still nothing lost for him. But will feel really bad. Oh, and this time my Sandalos got a really convenient and fast pattern. Now he is not allowed to die and he's fine. Yeah, get your last goo and hope that Ganon is not twirling with his thousands of beams. Ganon, please. So actually with this pattern right now, fast death on Ganon is good. So 1 arrow hit is in, 3 to go. While Skille got a really interesting fight against Egger 2. One more arrow to go. And Ganon is down on my Santa-Laws. Get your GGs in your chat. He is standing far ahead to get the bridge, so he's not falling down. And he's winning with a time of 1 hour, 20 and 56 seconds. And Skille got a lucky position. So he's getting a really fast fight as well. All he has to do is not to die. Yeah, Masada's got a really big comeback. Yeah, and overall, still a really close fight. And I'm joined by my Santolos right now. GG's.
Thank you, GG's. Oh, what a seed.
Yeah. So, 1 blue mail on Agalech and 1, I don't know where it is.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, at least just 1 death on your side.
Yeah. This stupid Ganon death.
Yeah.
I was so nervous when I got to Ganon, and yeah.
And looks like Skille got his pick down. Get your GGs in chat. He's standing far enough away from the bridge, so it will spawn, and he might not fall down. Yeah, your mirror skip. How did it felt? I am thinking about, oh no.
Yeah, it was. I was basically just thinking, okay, GG. That is Skill's game to lose, basically. But I thought, okay, if I were to win this, I need definitely to do some terribly risky and stupid things, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, the most stupid thing. Doing Mad Bet before South Shore and Dark World. And it went well for you.
Luckily, I mean, it's to be honest, I feel kind of bad because for this working, but yeah. Well, a win is a win.
Yeah, it was exactly what you needed, and unluckily for Skille, who is joining right now, he was a little bit late on the spot. But no matter what, GG Skille.
GG, thank you.
GG.
Yeah, you got your mirror really early, and Mike Salontos decided to skip it. So at the beginning, you were really far ahead.
Yeah, it sounds like we had pretty dramatically different routes through this one, which is always exciting.
Yeah, it was like you decided to do Wall of Eastern, got anything, got your mirror, did everything, and Marcelolos was like, oh no, where's my progression? Getting all the stuff, and before all that, Kakariko was so empty, it was not even worth mentioning.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah.
spent so long just getting bombs. That took forever just to do Kakariko. I felt so bad.
Yeah. Farm
Did you-
for your bombs, and then you get some back.
Yeah. Did you also go to the south area to farm bombs, or did you go to Blindside?
I went south first.
Oh,
So I started at
okay.
Sank, went to the woods, then I save quit and went south, but it took me like 4 screens just to get 2 bombs from the bushes.
Yeah, Masandalos was a little bit much luckier, to be fair.
Yeah, I took only 2 screens to get my 2 bombs.
Nice. I thought about just going into Cackwell with my 2 bombs, which would have been nice because I think there were bombs in there, but I ended up I did 1 on Chicken Hut and then I went to the bomb hut just to farm spore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then we did basically the same in this area.
Yeah, you did. With one difference. You went right out after some bombs and skilled it all the full 10 just to get new bombs.
Yeah, I was thinking, well, maybe somewhere in Kakariko there have to be some bombs. I mean, yeah, there were 6 bombs, which I then wasted for Hyrule Castle, which was also completely empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad about Hyrule Castle too, but I figured with how bad the hookshot was, probably everyone is going to do Hyrule Castle eventually. So later in the seed, I felt okay that I did it early.
I even did it before Southro and everything because I was like, yeah. I thought there was a decent possibility that you might just go to Blindside and hope for bombs there, and I thought this South play to get bombs was really slow. I mean, the risk would have paid off in the seed.
Yeah. I almost even went to Zora like immediately, but just gamble against the actual Zora check. Because flippers were early, but there was like no resources anywhere. I was like, what if I just do Hobo and Waterfall Cave and check the ledge super fast? But then I figured, maybe League is not the best place to try very experimental new strategies. So I decided not to, and I just went South Shore instead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the early game was so starved of money and everything. I did that at one point. I played Zora area because after Eastern Palace, I had nothing left, which was nice to do. So I just went to Zora area without enough money, just only to find 300 rupees at Agina later.
Yeah, that's right. I did Zora after Pod. Like I walked from Pod to Catfish, and I did Zora. Then after that, I found the money at Agina. I was like, really? This was here the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, in the early game, you got almost no resources, and at the late, you both had more than 1,000 rupees, so you were fine. And another fun fact, Scale found the flute while you, Sandalos, got your book. So it was not required for you to find it.
Yeah,
Just for desert.
I already here we already wrote about it. The flute was in King's Tomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was another annoying thing. I was like, okay, well, let me just check Graveyard Ledge. Maybe there's something decent there. Then I go to Village of Outcast and oh, boots. Well, guess I won't go back to the boots checks right now because I really don't want to do more double dips.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, if I had gotten this flute earlier, wow, that would be. Well, maybe then I wouldn't have played Magic, but I don't know.
Luckily for you, you did not.
Yeah.
It was almost the time you needed.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I would have lost this so hard if an enormous heat. Yeah.
Do you have some extra sauce, or do you want to go to the German interview?
I guess I want to go to, or I should go to the German interview. But of course, thank you once more for doing this restream and commentating and Daruk for the tracking. Was really nice. Yeah. And of course, GG's to Skill, and I wish you the best of luck for the next rounds.
Yeah, you too. I'm looking forward to watching the next race in a few minutes.
Exactly.
So everyone, make sure to follow Skiller and my Soundalos if you like what they did. They're both really good runners, doing everything they can to make you happy if you want to see more window. And right now there are more races to go. Maybe right after this on SpeedGaming main as well, Namefaker versus, I hope I write this right, Hexodios, and Namefaker representing the Turtle Walkers, while Hexodios is representing the Validation Sheds boots, as well as much more races today. So you just could stay here. There's a good chance to get a restream as well. And at least on SpeedGaming Deutsch, it looks like it's 100% sure. So the whole day, it's a lot of window, and if you want to join us, we're still looking for more volunteers. You will not be alone. If you want to track or commentate, they will always lead you to do this. So if you want to do it, we are fine. And see you next time.